Hi YouTube, here we are, back again. Roll the dice rips. I did what I said I was going to do. Got some Goodwin Champions. Got 6 different hobbies. 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 2026. These are all hobby boxes, like I said, with the big new one being the last one here. 2026 version. We have ripped a value box of these, I believe it was. So this will be our first hobby this year. I'm pretty sure in the hobbies is the Michael Jordan autographed rookie packs. But enough of that. Let's get ripping. We're going to start at 2021 and work our way down. There's 2021. See up here, it says hobby. 2 hits per box. Autographs, memorabilia, relics, manufactured patches, or 3D lenticulars on average. See, these will always have Jordans. That's going to be your big chase. There's some more stuff, because I see some of these special inserts. Looks like this one's got ships and feathered creatures. And there's a Gaudi. Be looking for those inserts as well. Exquisite autographs. And we'll just get into it, see what we got. Nice that we're far enough out, so any rookies we see that we know are good, be nice. All right, here we go with pack number 1 of 20. Good luck to us. Some lacrosse to start us off. How about a Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe? A Gaudi Jason Isbell. Our first numbered card. It's like an orange hyper Bryson DeChambeau out of $3.99. And we had a Ben Simmons in there as well. A little more sports oriented, looks like. The 2026 we opened, I don't remember seeing much sports at all. We'll just leave our first numbered card up there for now. There's our first Jordan of the video. Hopefully many more. Alexi Thompson. Wayne Gretzky playing tennis. The splash of color. Roberto Campos. And a Gene Montero. You know, these aren't the most profitable rips, but they're all the most fun to me, I think. This is Alan Ginter probably ahead of it, but there's a Wayne Gretzky hockey. Mojave King in a chrome. There's John Taffer. Was that Bar Rescue? And a little bit beat up snowboarder there. Vanessa Hansen. Sarah Pavan. Here's the 3D splash of color. Jonathan Kuminga. And there's another Kuminga in there as well. Looks like we got something thick here. If I can get it out even. Matthew Wolf on the golf. And our thick card will be the Feathered Creatures. And it is a Kingfisher. Interesting little patch there. Remember these from last year when we did a 2025 case of hobbies. Got a bunch of animal cards. And like I said, that's what makes it interesting to me. Just the different kinds of stuff. Toby Miller, snowboarder. Josh Giddey. And there's our first autograph. And I don't know what that is about. Just a filler, it looks like. But hey, autograph's an autograph. Sarah Winter and Sahith Thigala. Not bad start so far. A little bit of everything. Like I said. Musician autograph. There's a Montero again. Another Matthew Wolf. There's a red Gaudy Mave King. Very nice looking though. And there's another one that you get to see a lot of in the Goodwin Champions. Ken Griffey Jr. And a Colby Stevenson. We'll just start piling up for the end here. I'll go through some of our better looking stuff when we get through each box. Elliott Sloan. Adrian Wojnarowski. Woj. Believe he is... Oh, I forget what college he went to. I know he's not doing that anymore, though. Reporting, anyway. There's a Kamala Harris Vice President Gaudy. Ew. Humana Paredes Coco Gauff, tennis player. Well, I guess we saw a Biden and a Kamala. Sure. There's another Coco. This one on the horizontal. Colin Morikawa. Oops. Beezy. These are my favorite, the cards. I'm a sucker for any of the card stuff. Can't say I know exactly what Beezy is, though. Chloe Kim and Bayron Laura. Molly McGrath. Another Woj. Here's another animal. Delphi. Carlos Colmenares. Paige Sporonic. Influencer nowadays. There's a Lexi Thompson. Darius Garland. There's another Kamala. This one's the Splash of Color. Another King. And another Sleepy Joe. There's a Josh Giddey. Sabrina Ionescu. It's a basketball player. Gaudy for Ryan Whitney. Yeah, as I say, I thought he was an old NHL player. Thought I'd fact check it first. MMA fighter. Ben Simmons. There's another Page. Sarah Pavan. Those are different looking one of the cards. That's where they make their own pile. That one was I skipped the name. An Achilles. Another Sabrina there. And a Pete Buttigieg. Looks like we got another filler or something in this one. Bree Baker, a chef. Stan Smith, tennis player. Splash of Color, Lexi Thompson. Another King. And a Toby Miller, snowboarder. Interesting fillers they use in this year. There's Adley Rutschman. And a LeBron. Heard of him. It's like a refractor. Chrome refractor. Bayron Laura. Chloe Kim and soccer player Ansu Fati. Red Gerard, snowboarder. There's another Griffey. Another one of our cards, a Hoot. Stan Smith, Sky Brown. Hope I didn't destroy this pack too bad. Adley. Another Laura. Here is a trainer, Mike Mancius. Little Gaudy there. The Naomi Osaka tennis player, and another Bryson DeChambeau. Another Osaka, another Kamala. Thump this time on our card. Kaminga, and a Michaela Schiffer. Kind of just names you've heard of before from all the different realms. Roberto Campos. How about rapper Riff Raff? Well, there we go. Take a little Chrome Gaudy for Ken Griffey Jr. Carlos Ellison. And Horizontal LeBron. And our last pack from 2021. Looks like we're going to end it off with a good name. Isaiah Todd. Paul Bissonnette. Sure. There's Rex on our card, playing card. Nate Robinson. And Michael Jordan. Let me straighten these up. We'll do a very quick recap, and we'll move on to 2022. All right. So here's our Gaudies. Some different parallels of those. Some of the chromes. There's a red, and our orange Bryson was numbered. I believe that was our only numbered card. A couple of the base cards, but one chrome, one refractor. The splash of colors. The playing cards. Looks like we got a pair of 7s. We got the lenticular, the 3D. Not sure how that looks on camera. Hopefully really cool. Splash of color though. The feathered creatures, which we saw on the front of the box. The Kingfisher. And our autograph. Jason Isbell. Nice little on-card autograph. That does it for 2021. We'll jump right into some 2022. See what this has to offer. I know I've opened some kind of box from this year. I remember the playing cards from this year's version. Don't remember what exactly I opened. Two hits per box on average. You can see it's another hobby. We got platinum variants, the exquisite rookies, Lincoln Memorial coin relics. There's the playing card. Looks like we got Lady Luck relics. We've got currency. I remember getting one of those last time I opened one. Insects on this one. And yeah. Let's start ripping. Try one stack this time. 2022. Sure, we'll see a lot of the same names. Boxing Virgil Ortiz Jr., Amen Thompson. Our first playing card, Maria Sharapova. The old tennis player. There's a filler. Tiger Woods and a Ken Griffey. Kind of see I didn't really talk about in the last one, but there should be like a horizontal and a vertical version of each card, or each person, I guess. We got Racing Robert Schwartzman. Soccer Joao Felix. More of our playing cards. Jose Perdomo. And the Perdomo horizontal as well. And soccer Steven Bergwijn. Mickey Ward, the boxer. Yeah, the movie, I believe. Track and field, sure. There's a Gaudy in the chrome of Wayne Gretzky. Not too shabby. Nolan Hickman. Will Zalatoris, the golfer. Danny Way, skateboarder. Another Gretzky. It's like a splash of color mojo of some sort. Michael Foster, basketball. That one's numbered there, out of 299. Pink tracks, I guess they call it. Brandon Maya, another Foster. Oops. Looks like we got another filler in here. Amen Thompson, Yiddy Cappy. Steven Bergwin on the splash of color. Shade and Sharp Basketball, and Diogo Jota Soccer. Darius Garland. Soccer, Ricardo Pepi. Their playing card, Francisco Trincayo. Here's O'Reilly. We like him here. LeBron James as well. I think we consider this a rookie card. Yeah. Either way, it's Riley. There's a model. Kahili Blundell. Another model, Kate Bach. Soccer, Alex Alcala on the Gaudi. Karate, that person. Shade and Sharp, basketball player. So we got another filler. Sar Thompson, Henry Davis, #1 pick. Felix on the Gaudi, chrome one. Christian Hernandez, and another Kate Bach. Safe to say, I think we did a little better on the last box. There's a Gretzky, Jojo Roper, Gaudi Macario, there's Bryce Young, another Perdomo as well. Another Jota, another Michael Foster. Our playing card is Pepe. Jomani Swanson, basketball. Harlem Globetrotter, interesting. Dyson Daniels as well, basketball player. DJ Ukulele, Ken Griffey Jr. Peyton Watson on the Gaudi, a little refractor there. Aspen Ladd, Tiger Woods. Yet another filler. Romanchuk, Felix, Kenny Pickett. Another one of the pink tracks out of 299. This one's not a splash of color though. Those look cool at least. I think I got a Kenny Pickett auto out of one of these last time. There's a Jovic and a John Pack. Allen Iverson. Splash of color Macario. There's an autograph. Yiddy Cappy, baseball player. A Gaudi autograph. Trincayo and a Beauchamp. 2 for 2 on autos, auto boxes at least. I don't know. I don't have to see how many of them actually are guaranteed. That was Gerver River model. Christian Hernandez on our playing card. Sar Thompson, Cappy, Bryce Young. And yet another filler. Henry Davis, Armando Cruz, another Gaudi of Gretzky. Alcala, Armando Cruz. Willie T. Ribbs. Sure. LeBron James. There's another Cappy. This one is a splash of color in the chrome version. Zalatoris and another Maria Sharapova. Another Scriver. Hex. Here's one of the 3D lenticulars. Roderick Arias. And Virgil Ortiz. Last couple packs from 2022. Trincayo, Jovic, Alcala, splash of color, Brian Acuna, and a Jordan. Sam Meyer, Mickey Ward, Splash of Color, Brandon Maia, Rainbow Green, Macario, and a Brady House. Brady House with the Nationals, I believe. Last pack, another Jordan, Chandler Smith, another playing card, this one, Kohili Blundell, Alcala, and an AI to finish it off. All right, we'll do the same thing, and I'll quick recap it. All right, got our Gaudies, just a regular Gretzky. Oop, wrong pile. We got a little rainbow, or yeah, rainbow they call them on these. Peyton Watson, Macario, the Chrome of Felix, Alcala, and a Gretzky Chrome as well. We got our playing cards. Two pair this time, Queens and Sevens. Go through them real quick. Our Splash of Color. We had a Macario. There's the 3D one. 21s looked better. Rainbow Green on that one. Just a Chrome on this one. Oh, this was a Splash of Color as well. The Pink Tracks out of $2.99. Another Pink Tracks just on the base card out of $2.99 as well. And our Gaudy autograph, Yiddy Cappy, baseball player. That was 2022. All right, time for 2023. Goodwin Champions. If you stuck around this long and you enjoy the content, hit the follow button, like, subscribe, comment, all them things. Looks like at least 2 hits per box. Only 18 packs in this one. Did they mail it in this year or what? This is different. No, it's still a hobby. None of the real previews like the other years had, I guess. All right, let's start ripping. Tennis, Amanda Anisimova. Derek Lively, basketball player. Our first Splash of Color, footballs, Izzy Abanikanda. Lena Oberdorf, soccer player. Gabby Moreno, baseball player. I don't think I've ripped any 2023s that I can remember. Surfer Carissa Moore. We got Anthony Richardson, football. Shy Odom. Looks kind of like the Young Guns, but I don't know what it is, I guess. JJ Starling, Kenny Pickett. Tiger Woods. Brooks Lee, Splash of Color, Oswald Peraza. CJ Stroud, and Michaela Williams. 23 would be Stroud's rookie year. Another Kenny Pickett. Leanne Wong, gymnast. Splash of Color, Maya Official. A filler. Dylan Cruz and Elijah Green. I don't know, 2023 just ain't doing it for me here. Topuria, MMA fighter. Mickey Romero. Brock Wilkin. Tiger Woods and Caleb Williams. Anthony Black. Gondracic. We got a rookie rainbow, Drew Jones. A little something at least. JJ Taylor and Iga Swiatek, tennis player. Haley Van Lith. Kevin Parada. Fred Couples. Ernest Uda and Sydney McLaughlin Lavrone, track and field. Elijah Green. Another Peraza. Bryce Young. A little chrome. Drew Jones and Damian Collins basketball. Another Bryce Young. Jackson Holiday. J.J. Taylor. Oops. Brandon Miller and a Sky Clark. Eesh. This has been a rough one. Jimmy Connors. Tyrese Proctor. Tamar Johnson. See if it's called the Pink Tracks again. It is, and it's out of 299 as well. Christian Vaccaro, Mike Breen. Chris Livingston, Nick Smith Jr. There's an autograph right out of nowhere. Brock Wilken, baseball player, Future Watch. Out of 299. We also got a Juju Watkins and a Scoot Henderson in there. G.G. Jackson. Eric Daly Jr. There's another G.G. A little blue. Rainbow blue. Pretty nice looking. Bryce Young and another Brock Wilken. Johnny Wright. Jordan Childs. Splash of color Moreno. Noah Clowney and a Jaden Bradley, basketball players. Michael Jordan. Darius Garland. Sam Mewis, soccer. Nicholas Ayamaleva. And a Jared McCain. The last couple packs for 2023 here. Let's get on to 24. Another filler. Tamar Johnson. Will Anderson. History. Yeah, basketball player. Maria Sharapova and a Michael Mayer. Tight end for the Raiders. Ernie Johnson, the broadcaster. Jordan Walsh had a chrome splash of color. Tyrese Proctor. Julian Phillips and a Matthew Hoppy. Hoppy. Caleb Williams. Jaden Bradley. Oh, so there is a Young Guns. That's another Sidney McLaughlin Laverne. Mewis and a Cruz. And our last pack. A Griffey. Here's one of the 3Ds. And we'll just do it at the end. LP Musician and a Iga Swiatek. That was a Jimmy Connor splash color on the 3D. I got the codes. This must be, I think that must be the first year they started doing that, but if it's the same as 25, you can collect so many of them and then get a redemption if you collect them all. That was it for 23. Not much to go through. We'll just do it real quick here. A couple of our different variations. The blue rainbow splash color. This Tamar Johnson was numbered out of 299. And then our numbered out of 299 autograph Brock Wilken. Alright, let's hope 2024 a little nicer to us. Was not a fan of 2023s. Looks like we're already back to having previews on the boxes at least. Let's see what we got here. Splash color, Young Guns, Exquisite. This one's got Alaska Gold Relics. See at the top there, Hobby again. And same on the back. Looks like 6 Young Gun rookies per box. No hits guaranteed though on this one, looks like. Alright, away we go with 2024 Goodwin Champions. Started off with an Ethan Petrie. And we already got an autograph. Pickleball player Anna Lee Waters. Autograph out of $2.99. Okay. Bobby Fink. Glossy black. Arda Ocal. And a Troy Franklin. There. I can say words. Kiteboarding. Daniela Morose. Evan Stewart. Looks like the Spatula color. Yep. Well, I really like that year's splash color. Ethan Petrie, baseball. Looks like we got a little rainbow Caroline Marks. And a Trinity Rodman. Dennis Rodman's daughter, soccer player. All right, I'm feeling 2024 now. Tommy White, Dorian Singer. Rose Zhang, golfer. Camilo Diaz, and a John Bull. You God, a rapper. Tiger Woods. Tommy Troy, splash of color. Killian Mitchie. Looks like the red rainbow, I guess. Alyssa Thompson. Isaiah Harwell. Chloe Ricketts. Splash of color Vance Honeycutt. Young Guns Miguel Bliss. Darius Garland. Track and field. Arion Knighton. Derek Curiel. Connor McLean. Aiden Holloway. Mackenzie Porter. Look how big old filler in this one. Holy cow. Look at that thick boy. Eesh. I'm Aliva. Daniela Morose. Rose Zhang Young Guns. Mookie Cook. Frank Gore Jr. Recently picked up a PSA 10 of Frank Gore Sr. rookie year. Thought that was pretty neat. DJ Wagner. Jackson Shelstad. Bobby Fink. Francis Marshall Rainbow. MMA fighter. Carter Graham. We got Sebastian Rivera, wrestler. There's a Jordan. Oh, glossy black. Let's say I thought that looked different. Bryce Young on the horizontal rainbow. Oh, never mind. Different. That's a Sky out of 99. Not bad at all. Golfer. Maya Brady. Audric Estime. Jordan Burroughs. De'Aaron Fox. Our Young Guns of Knighton. Gordon Sargent. Another thickie. That's crazy how big those ones are. De'Aaron Fox. Isaiah Harwell. Young Guns for Anna Lee Waters. Melina Rebimbas. Ooh, another Rodman. A little bit of corners dinged up there. Chassert, golfer. Caroline Marks. Glossy black for Malachi Nelson. Another Frank Gore Jr. Young Guns. Max Homa. And another one. All right, Ann Jackson. Glossy Derek Curiel. Young Guns Evan Stewart. Norma Palafox. Connor McLean. Last couple packs is a Darian Garland, Glossy Marshall. Another one of the 3D splash of colors. This one's a Corbin Albert. And a Beltray. And last pack of 2024. Michael Obafemi. Audric Estime, Splash Color, and Jackson Chrome, Michi, and a Delgado. So there you go. That was 2024. Lots more splash of colors, which is cool because that design was cool that year. You get the Young Guns. Looks like, yep, so we were going to get 6. Some of the different parallels. Rainbow, red, glossy black. We got this pretty nice Bryce Young. It's a Sky out of 99. And another autograph here was out of 299. Pickleball player Anna Lee Waters. 4 boxes, 4 autos. We'll get into 2025. All right, 2025 Goodwin Champion hobby. We did a full case of these, so kind of know what to expect here. Can't say I've seen one of those. Band of Color rookies. There's the Midway inserts. Try to edit out all the bumps I keep doing. Looks like my camera stand is losing. Oh, there we go. Quick camera readjust there. My little holder is not holding very well. Keeps falling down. So I keep bumping it. All right, let's get into 2025. Hard sign autograph cards. We're going to start off with the glossy black. See, that's the nice thing. They put all their stuff on the back. Haley Hernandez. Young Guns, Giovanni Rodriguez. Pierce LePage. Bon Mati. And Paul Walter Hauser. This kind of follows same thing every year. Just seems like they make it a little better every year. There's the horizontal Luther Burden on the glossy black. Asa Newell Young Guns. Isaiah Bond, Sasaki Roberson. This year was Yamal year. Zhile Zhang, Young Guns, Pierce LePage. Witham, Doumbé, Shaun White. What I was trying to say was Lamine Yamal, the big chase this year. And here where we see the Gaudis are in mini form on this year. There's an Andre Agassi. That's just another filler. Sasaki Young Guns, Chris Everett, Tyra, and Ferreira. Got a lot of autos I remember out of the case I did. There's another Darius Garland Gaudi. Some of the minis are numbered as well. That one was in kind of rough shape. Here's our first Chrome Kusaki skateboarder. MMA Cameron Brink in here as well. She sells pretty well. Another mini in there. There's one of the numbered ones. Karan Sony, one of 1933. The Reds are out of 1933. Jack Alexi, Young Gun. There's an Emery, Bustamante, and a Skinner. Glossy for Sasaki. We got a numbered card. Danny Glover out of 399 on the orange dots. Richard Blyce, Ron Caps, Big Poppy. A little easier when I'm a little more familiar, I guess, with them. Misty May Trainer on the Gaudi. Chrome Malat, Hayes, Bonmati, Steffi Graf. I think even the Chrome says it. Oh, silver foil. Close enough. There's Rory Harmon. There's who I was trying to talk about, Lamine Yamal. That'll be a nice card. That's the red rainbow. Kind of the short print, not numbered, but probably the best card we've seen so far. Alexi Keane and a Booker. Even with some of the random autographs we've got so far on previous boxes. Shamik Moore. Here's the Young Guns. Does it say what this one is? Outburst. Okay, good. I couldn't remember. I got double up Nate Frazier's. Kusaki and another Danny Glover. Nazareth in the glossy. Madison Booker numbered. That is the blue checkers. Because it's blue checkers. That was out of 249. The foil is Valverde, an Emery, and a Lamond. Our Gaudy is Quincy Wilson. Bonmati on the Splash of Color 3D. Darius Garland and another Cameron Brink. We got LePage. We got a red Gaudy for Margot Hayes. We got Jocelyn Roberson, gymnasts, on the regular rainbow. See the difference? That was a red rainbow. This was just a regular rainbow. Valverde and a Malott. 2 packs to go. And we got something thick. That's not a filler. Cordoso on the glossy. It is a Splash of Color. Little shirt piece, I suppose. I want to say I have one of those already, of that guy. Golfer Lamprecht. Have to check into that. I know I had a Tiger Woods for sure. That was pretty cool because it was a red patch. But our last pack here, Giovanni Rodriguez. Hey, we'll keep our auto streak going with an Ethan Holiday out of 299. Oh, dang it. Bummer on that corner. That might be our new best card, though. Colorado Rocky pick. Then we got Ontario Brown, another Lamprecht, and a Tedrick. There you go. That's 2025. Kind of see some of the different stuff again. We had the silver foils and the rainbow. We had our Gaudis, which were mini in this year. Got 2 of the reds, which were numbered, kind of. Just numbered, just one of 1933 of them. And then our base ones as well. We got the Splash of Color, the 3D one. Another Splash of Color was our little patch. All the glossy blacks. The Young Guns, including one of the Outbursts. Those can be numbered as well. And we had quite a few numbered stuff in this one. We had the Booker, Danny Glover, and our big ones, the Yamal, and the Red Rainbow, and that autograph we just saw. So 5 for 5 on autos. All right, we'll move on to our final box. All right, last but not least, 2026. Let's see what we got. Had a nice Yamal in the 2025, but he's back here in 2026. Variety of hits, autos, circus patches, memorabilia, lenticulars. There's the circus. Oop, there's a Splash of Colors. Haven't really seen much from 2026. Looks like we get another 6 Young Guns. All I know is there is a Chase for a Jordan rookie autographed pack. No clue how many they made. Hopefully we got one of them. Get to see some new stuff here. 2026. Ripper. Jimmy O. Yang. There's already one of our 3Ds. Taz Skyler. There's the redemption for the collection. I think they call it a bounty on that. Pretty cool thing they did. There's the Gaudis from this year's. Not minis like last year's. Darren Fox. Competitive Eater, Patrick Bertoletti. I want to say he won the hot dog eating contest the year Chestnut didn't participate or something. I gotta look. Maybe it says it. First to finish. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. Don't fact check. Danny Barlow. Betty Lou Sakura Johnson. That's the glossy black it looks like from this year. There's a Yamal. A little disco action or something. Yellow circles out of 199. All right. Let me take the Yamal. Not cut very well, but Roger Steele. I think he's a YouTuber on golf. And Ferreira Surfer. Not a bad start so far. Another decent Yamal at least. We got Sarah Strong, basketball player. Shad Mayfield. Our glossy is a curler, John Landsteiner. We got Hyder Amil, MMA. That is the Red Rainbow this year, it looks like. I think I like last year's a little better. Another curling one as well. That's alright. Can't be better every year going forward, right? Georgia Amore. Hilarious Hometowns. We did see one of these in what I opened last. Dairyland, Wisconsin. Interesting. We got our first Young Guns. This one is a Danny Barlow. Another filler. Harper Murray and Marconi, inventor of the radio. I think I ought to learn that from last time. I did get one of him. This is a little more sports people than I saw in my first box, at least. As we get a David Blaine, Jack Robinson, a Gaudy of William Shatner, Jackie Taylor volleyball, just a regular rainbow there, and another Johnson Surfer. I don't know if I like the plain borders or the frames around the rainbows this time. I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me. George Washington Carver. There you go. Reggie Bush. Marconi on the glossy. Another rainbow there for Madison Booker. And Warren Zaire Emery. With a little less base, I guess you could say, in this year's. Nikola Tesla. Heard of that name before, I bet. Harper Murray on the glossy, volleyball player. A Young Guns, Mauricio Ruffy. Caroline Marks, Deontay Wilder. I'm digging this year's, I guess. I don't know about the choice for the... Oh, it's even got the frame on the numbered card. That's why it looked miscut, too. I don't know. Taz Skylar Gowdy. Bella Hines. Royal Rainbow. Okay, that one's different. Dora as well. Dora. We got George Lopez. Gaudy for Sarah Strong. Young Guns Chris Pleiss Curler. Another Ruffy and a Zeli Zhang. There's that guy again. We got Shop Class. Let's see what this is. Sandpaper. Okay. There you go. If you ever wanted a card about Shop Class, it exists. In sandpaper, I guess. Molly Picklum Surfer on the Young Guns. Schuster and Ezzy Fudd. First overall pick, I believe. WNBA. And we got Steffi Graf. Tom Shar. The Young Guns. Ryder Wright. Outburst, I guess. Yep. Zhang on the Gaudy. And Emily Calandrelli, aerospace engineer. I definitely like the Outburst. It's not too different, but I like the gold writing, if you can even see it, with the Outburst design. Richard Hatch. At the Survivor? Oh, what the heck we got going there? We got actress Arden Cho. K-pop Demon Hunters. A little inscription, 16 of 25. Interesting. First kind of inscription card I've seen. Marks on the glossy. Cameron Brink and a Zoe Matthews. Eduardo Monet. Painter. Glossy Zhang. Young Guns for Gabrielle Bryan. And Bella Hines and John Crimber, Bull Rider. Last couple packs here of the video. We got Yaxel Lendenberg, first rounder. Milana Vantrub. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, that's who I thought it was, like from earlier. But I can't remember if it's what, T-Mobile? I don't know. Don't sue me. But 1950s art frame. My wife would have liked that card. She was into the 50s stuff. Young Guns. Oh, probably should see who it was. Asu Albumiev, Quincy Wilson, and Abunmonte. Last pack of the video. Like we're not getting the Jordan, it looks like. Alicia Silverstone. Got another one of the hometowns. Mianus, Connecticut. Interesting. Never been there. Darian Mensah. That was the Royal Rainbow. Bill Nye. Morgan Shelley as well. We're finishing with Bill Nye, the science guy. What a way to go out. There you go. Goodwin Champions through the years. Whew, it has just been getting better, hasn't it? It's a tough call for me. I would, for sure, would be 26 would be my favorite, but I don't know if I dig the framed border thing. Especially when you end up with one that gets cut like that. That kind of stinks. But I like the 50s version. I mean, we only did one hobby box of each, so maybe every single year has that kind of stuff, but and then the inscription, that's cool. The 3Ds, we get those in every year basically. Really interesting names. Bill Nye in this year's version. I don't recall him being in last year's. There was people like Flavor Flav, I do remember, but I guess we can. I like these inserts. That's kind of cool. Hilarious hometowns and shop class. The Gaudis, they're a staple. Not much variety in this one. Well, this box anyway. For the Gaudis, we got the glossy black, the royal, the regular rainbow, the red rainbow. We got the Young Guns, one of the outbursts again, just like 25. I don't know. I had fun though. I knew I would, but that's a pretty cool card. Don't know who she really is, but I've heard of K-pop demon hunters, so maybe that's something cool. What the heck. I'm getting out of here. If you made it this far, hit the buttons. I would be surprised if anybody made it this far. That was a long video. And probably try to break it up a little bit into maybe some shorts or something, speed through each year, but this will be the full version. Edited, of course. I'm gonna roll on out of here. See you.